What is the secret to success? There are so many people who work really hard. They are honest, they are well educated, they are doing best at their work, but they are not yet successful. What's the secret behind success? And what is the secret behind manifestation? These are the primary questions which people ask me when they meet me and when they know that I'm a life transformation coach and a manifestation coach. And the most common discussion which people have is, does manifestation really work or is the law of attraction real? Because some people say that no matter how much I try, the law of attraction hasn't worked for me. And some others say that it works for me for some areas and it doesn't work for some other areas. So is it real or is it just that people manifest by chance and then they say that the law of attraction is real? So, my friends, to all of you who are watching this, the law of attraction is very real. Just like the law of gravity, it works every time for everyone, everywhere. Whether you are believing in it or not, the law of attraction works for everyone. But then why is it that some people see success and some people do not? In this video, I'll be talking a lot about that. Hi, a very warm welcome. My name is Dr. Ashwini Chube. I'm a life transformation and a manifestation coach. You may have seen my videos on the law of attraction, or if you are someone who is watching this video for the first time, for the past 8 years, I've been working as a law of attraction and a manifestation coach. Also, as a life transformation coach, Reiki Grandmaster, and a lot more. My core areas of interest, my core areas of expertise are the science of manifestation. And through different studies and through different readings and through a lot of research on this, I'm sharing facts with all of you. Do you know that when I began my journey about 15 years ago, the first thing I read was a beautiful book called The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. Now, this book is fantastic. It's wonderful. And that was my starting point, my personal starting point into the law of attraction. I started reading the book. I finished the book in just, I think, one night. I started reading at night, and by morning, I was done with the book. It was that powerful. And after that, I kept on sharing all the stuff which I read about with my office colleagues. I was working at a bank at that time. It was, I think, 2009. Yeah, it was 2009, which is exactly 15 years ago. And I started using some little things in the book, The Secret, and I started manifesting. Now, when I went back and saw my life till then, I realized that at some points in time, I was manifesting and using the law of attraction without actually knowing that the law of attraction existed. And after reading the book, I was sure that this law works, and now I started applying it to my day-to-day life. And a lot of things which actually came up in my life were a result of me applying this law of attraction consciously. But here was the catch. Sometimes the law of attraction worked, or I would say most of the times the law of attraction worked. But there were a few times where the law did not work for me. And then I thought maybe I'm doing something wrong, or maybe the law doesn't work. And then I started my journey more in understanding the law of attraction, the manifestation tools. I learned many more modalities like the power of subconscious mind, hypnotherapy, access consciousness, neuro linguistic programming, and a lot more. And over all these 15 years, I realized one thing, that no matter what, the law of attraction always works. Just like the law of gravity, as they say in the book, The Secret. But then why do some of us do not attract those things which we really would like in our life? Are you someone who has attracted a few things or has not attracted anything at all? Now, what does the law of attraction say? Let's start with that. The law of attraction says that you attract the situations, the things, the circumstances in your life which are directly related to what you're thinking. So your thoughts become things. So if you have been continuously thinking that, say, when I grow up, I want to be a sports anchor and maybe work on a news channel being a sports anchor, and You are persistently thinking of that, and one fine day you get a job as a sports anchor. Don't be surprised. This is exactly how it works. Or if you're continuously thinking that I want to start living in this city, and then you receive a job application, you apply for a job and you get selected for a job which is in a particular city, you have again used the law of attraction. Simply, the law of attraction says that whether you're consciously thinking of something or not, you end up attracting your life. Now, this can be really a little bit shocking for a lot of people who might be struggling in life at this point of time. And they will say, what are you talking about? I never asked for this thing. Whatever is happening in my life is happening because I'm going through a bad luck phase, or something is not wrong, something is not right. And my answer to these people is, maybe you are not consciously asking for this, but at an unconscious, at a subconscious level, probably your dominant thinking is this. For instance, if you are having a very toxic boss, you would say that, oh, come on, I did not attract this toxic boss and I do not want a toxic boss. But at some level in your mind, you have an unconscious, subconscious behavioral pattern which makes you unconsciously attract that toxic boss. So the law of attraction, the first principle of law of attraction is whatever you think you attract. The second principle is, whether you are aware of not, you are subconsciously attracting something in your life. And now how to break this subconscious pattern. And this is exactly what is the essence of my work. So in today's video, I will be talking about some things about law of attraction which you were probably not aware of. And why is the law of attraction not working for you? Why is it working for some people? So there was this big study which I started doing, realizing that why the law of attraction doesn't always work. And when it works, it just works, right? So why is it working for 8 things out of 10, and why it is not working for 2 things? And over a period of all these 15 years, these were some things which I realized were the reasons why the law of attraction was not working for me in some areas. And in this video, I'll be talking about that. But before that, do subscribe to this channel, because I will be sharing such videos where I talk about the truth of law of attraction with some scientific research, scientific study, and my own personal experience. Also, if you're new to my channel, know that we also have a free breakthrough manifestation masterclass, which happens every week. So click in the information below this video, where you will find the link to register for that free breakthrough masterclass, in which I actually walk you through the basics of manifestation, which you can start using from today. In fact, even with this video, you can start using the principles of law of attraction from today. And of course, the masterclass, the webinar will take you one step higher. And if at any point of time you would like to book a personal coaching session or a group workshop with me, all the details are given in my website below. So, what are some of the reasons why the law of attraction doesn't seem to work? Or what are some of the reasons why you are not manifesting? Because many people tell me that, oh, the law of attraction hasn't worked for me. Now, the law of attraction is working, but these are some of the basic reasons why the law of attraction is not working for you. And these are the 5 reasons why you are not manifesting. So, my friend, grab a paper, pen, and take notes, because something which I'm going to discuss now is going to blow your mind, is going to change your life. And even if you take 1 to 2% or 5% from whatever I'm sharing today, trust me, it will change your life to a great deal. So grab your paper, pen, and let's start working on this. So why are you not manifesting? It's one of the most funny thing which is happening is you are not realizing that there are some unconscious patterns, subconscious patterns, which are happening in such a manner which are not letting you manifest your dream life. So let's start with all that I know from point number 1. First and foremost, clarity is absolutely essential. Has it happened that you're not clear about what you want to manifest? When I talk about the basics of law of attraction, which include ask, believe, receive, One of the key things what people tell me is, but what do I ask for? So, A, they do not have clarity about what they want. Secondly, there is a lot of mixed thinking going on because of which they are not able to come to clarity about what they want. For instance, if you just say that I want a job and you're using the law of attraction without going much into detail, will you really know what kind of job will you want? Because you're confusing the universe. But you have to be very particular that I want a job in this field, in this city, at this level. That is absolute clarity. I always give the example of you going into a shop to buy clothes. Say if you are like me who enjoyed shopping and who is today stepping out to shop for clothes. Now, what is it that you're going to buy? Are you going to buy a dress? Or are you going to buy a salwar suit? Or are you going to buy a sari? Or are you going to buy some sportswear, say t-shirts and track pants? Or are you going to wear a nice party gown? Or are you going to wear sleep wear or your night dress so that you can just wear that and go off to sleep? Or are you looking at workwear, formal workwear? Now, if you go to the shop and if you're confused, what will you buy? Which section will you go to? Or if you're going to go to a shop, what are you going to tell the shopkeeper? What kind of clothes do you ask them to show you? Or if you're going into an entire shopping complex, which area of the shopping complex are you going? So if you have no clarity, what is it that you're going to buy? You're going to mess up. Similarly, when it comes to manifestation, be very clear about it. If you're not clear about what is the manifestation, it will be very difficult for you to look at the next steps. For instance, when we use techniques like vision board, what kind of pictures do you want to keep on the vision board? It's very important to know that you have to be very clear about it. So, the first reason why you may not be manifesting is you are not clear about your desires. You are not clear about your goals. If you are not clear, you are confusing the universe, and thus you will not end up attracting what you want, and the law of attraction you feel will not work for you. So, clarity is very important. Also, people need to know that when you are asking for something, make sure you just pour your heart out. Don't think of what is possible. Because a lot of people don't really ask the universe what they really want. They only think what is practical and they make their asks around that. Now, even that can be a lack of clarity because if you're not going to really ask for what you want, you're going to again end up confusing the universe. So, the first reason why you are not manifesting is there is absolutely no clarity. Second point, your manifestation, you manifest what you believe you deserve. Now, this is a key factor in manifestation. Many of us believe that we don't deserve a certain things, and that's the reason we don't end up attracting them. For instance, if you ask for a bank balance of, say, 5 crore, but you only have rupees 5,000 in your bank account, will you be able to believe that you deserve that 5 crore? Perhaps not. There will be a part of you which will say, oh, you are thinking of creating 5 crore in your bank account, but you don't even have 5,000. Now, a lot of times we believe that we don't deserve our dreams. Time and again, we have been invalidated by the people around us. People have told us not to think too big. People have made fun of us when we spoke about having something big. And when we were children, we were often told that don't dream beyond a particular limit because it's going to sabotage your life, because it's not going to give you anything. I've often heard these words like khayali pulao or building castles in the air, where we were told that, oh, don't dream too big. Now, all of this indirectly creates an impact on your deservability. You feel that you shouldn't dream big because who are you to dream big? You don't deserve all of that. Our deservability is also about our self worth, and so many of us are still stuck in our old belief patterns, stuck point of views, and a low self worth. Now, when you are living from that space, you feel that you don't deserve your dreams. And no matter how much affirmations you do, how much visualizations you do, deep down you believe that your affirmation is too good to come true. Your visualization, your affirmation, your vision, your manifestation is too good to come true. And hence you will believe that at a core it will not happen. Now, unless you change that subconscious belief of you not deserving that, you will continue to not manifest what you have asked for. As bitter it may sound, that's the truth. So, if you want to change that narrative, you have to start believing that you deserve. And to work on your deservability, there is a lot of detailed inner work which we do. At Unicorn Insight, we work on something called as Golden Authentic Reprogramming, where we help you to realign your inner self and help you raise your self worth, raise your self confidence in such a manner that you can manifest all that you truly desire. So, once you start believing that you deserve, it will be easy for you to manifest. Hence, the second reason why you're not manifesting is because you believe you do not deserve it. Number three, happiness is a manifestation accelerator. Every year, I have students and participants who come for workshops, out of which there is a certain category of students, I would say almost 80 to 85% of my students. They believe with all their heart that they will definitely manifest whatever they put on their vision boards, whatever they put out on their affirmations. But there is 5% of students who are still somewhere operating from the space of hurt, a space of not trusting or not believing, and who are still feeling sad. A lot of people are still carrying that pain, and I don't blame them for that. Sometimes it takes time for you to heal those old wounds. And of course, at Unicorn Insight, when we work on your manifestation, we also help you release your old excess baggage, and we help you to heal those inner wounds, heal that inner pain and trauma you might be going through. And that paves way for manifestation. A lot of people also work with us with many tools like the Ho'oponopono tools, or we also use the Access Consciousness Clearing Statement. And with that, they heal a lot of whatever is going on, whatever has happened in their life. Sometimes things have not been really painful in their life, but they have been victimized for so long that they don't believe that they will ever feel happy again. So after you heal yourself, you feel happy. And after you are happy, you start manifesting. So, like I was talking about, when my students, the ones who are 80 to 85% students who heal faster, who take efforts and who keep working on themselves, they heal themselves, they feel happy. And once they're happy, they start manifesting things faster because, as you know, happier people have higher vibrations, and the higher your vibrations are, it is easier for you to manifest. So, happiness is a manifestation accelerator. If you're constantly in a sad mood, if you're living in sorrow, if you're living holding on to a lot of pain, and if you're not able to release that, you may not be able to attract what you're looking at. So, again, no matter how many affirmations you do, and no matter how much visualizations you do, if your dominant emotion is going to be sorrow or sadness, it will take a little longer, or you may not manifest things just the way you think. So, the third reason why you are not manifesting is because probably you're unhappy, and happiness is a manifestation accelerator. So, know that, be happy, and manifest faster. The fourth reason, fear manifests faster than faith. Okay, now this can be a little disheartening, a little heartbreaking for so many of you. When you have more fear than faith, you tend to manifest everything that you fear rather than everything you desire. Ouch, that can really hurt, right? I know. I have been there, done that. And as long as I was living in fear, fear of losing, fear of not being the best, fear of not being enough, fear of not getting, as long as I was operating from that fear was controlling me. And at that time, I did end up creating situations in my life which I really did not want to. So, would I say that the law of attraction was not working for me because I was visualizing, I was affirming the best things, but why was I not creating them? The only reason I was not creating them because I was so fearful about what may go wrong that I couldn't focus on what was going right. And I sabotaged my manifestations. Well, lesson learned is all I can say. And like I always say, everything is happening for the best. So probably there was something better coming my way. But understand that when you fear something, you end up manifesting that. So instead of choosing fear, what if you could choose more faith? Gabriel Bernstein, one of my favorite authors, talks about how to connect to the faith in the universe and how to detach completely from fear. In her book, The Universe Has Your Back. There are some amazing techniques like neuro linguistic programming and access consciousness. And these are the tools which you could use to help yourself, or if you are if it's for your clients, like I use that with my clients. I help them release fears with these tools, and once the fear is gone, they are now more connected to the universe, thus they have more faith and they tend to manifest faster. So reason number 4 why you're not manifesting is because the fear is your dominant emotion and you are creating more fear in your life than faith. That's the reason you're not attracting all that you want, and you might be attracting exactly the opposite of it. So let go of fear and allow faith to show up. Thus, you will see to it that you will start manifesting. And number 5, let go of control and surrender. One of the things which people ask me is, oh, why has it not happened yet? When will it happen? I've written my manifestation, I'm doing visualizations, I'm doing affirmations, I'm using all the methods like the 369 method, and using the law of assumption, I'm doing the congratulations technique, I'm using all the techniques which you taught me. Why is it still not working? When will it happen? Oh, they got their manifestation. Why has it still not happened from me? Do you see how the frequency of all this is? How do you feel when people say this? It makes you feel contracted. It makes you feel hopeless, helpless. The universe doesn't like it because you are not flowing with the universe. You are trying to control the outcome. You're trying to control the manifestation and you don't trust the universe enough. Now, when you are trying to control the timeline and you're getting desperate and you're again trying to control and you're again being desperate and you are talking continuously about that how it has not happened yet and why things are wrong and why such bad things are happening to you. No, your dominant emotion again is fear. You're trying to control the outcome because you're fearful that if it doesn't work out, something terrible will happen. And you're not trusting the universe, and that's the reason you're controlling. But my friend, once you understand that the universe is working with you, the whole concept of the time is running out, it's already too late. All these are only distractions which take you away from your path of manifestation. But the moment you start focusing on the benevolence of the beauty of the universe and you start trusting the universe and you let go of control, you will start seeing your manifestations come true. I remember there was a time when I was looking for jobs when I was still working in the corporate world. And unknowingly, I was using the law of attraction. I used to visualize myself sitting in big branded banks and banks with big brands. And I used to think that, oh, I would like to work there. And I would be completely obsessed with that. And I would not never get a single interview call. Then I would go on these trips with family to my native place, or I would go on these short holidays. And when I would be out on holidays, I would receive phone calls from all the prospective employers. Do you know why it would happen? That was because I'd completely let go, I'd completely surrendered, and I was now just happy enjoying the holidays. So it's time for you to let go. Now, you will ask me that do I need to take a holiday? Probably you should if you are being too stubborn on something which you are not able to release. Probably go to some nice place where which is close to nature, relax and allow yourself to receive. So let go of control and surrender. Trust that the universe is with you and has your back. So these are the 5 reasons why you are not manifesting something. And do you know that if you start taking care of these basic things, you will see a steep rise in your manifestations in a very short period of time. So, if you work on these 5 areas, you will see to it that you will start attracting opportunities, attracting great situations. You will start attracting wonderful people, wonderful career, wonderful jobs, lot of abundance, money, good health, supportive people, all of that with lots of ease. So, I hope you've taken down all notes from whatever discussions we had. And I hope this video helps you to make yourself being a bigger manifestation magnet. I'm so grateful that you watched this video. I wish you all the best on your manifestation journey. And know that if you need hand holding, if you need support on your manifestation journey, if you want to be more successful, more happy, if you want to attract better opportunities in your life, if you want to attract better situations in your life, if you want to attract more helpful people in your life, and most important, if you want ease and peace and magic in your life, do make sure that you sign up for our free breakthrough masterclass. The link is given as a description. And if you like this video, do make sure that like and subscribe. Do share it with your friends and family. Thank you very much for watching this really powerful video where you learned some great little tips which will take you more deeper into the law of attraction. Thank you once again for watching this video. If you would like to know more on my work, log on to www.unicorninsight.com. My name is Dr. Ashwini Chube, and lots of gratitude to you for watching this video and for taking time out of your daily schedule. Bye bye.